Hey guys, welcome to this video. It's Blake and today I'm going to be trying out some vegan snacks. I'm so excited. So this video is a little bit different for me. I've done a few what I eat in a day videos. So I thought it'd be cool to try out some snacks, show you guys like how they taste, because sometimes vegan snacks are hit and miss. Like sometimes they can be a little too out there, sometimes they can be like a little too vegan tasting, and sometimes they're really good. So I just wanted to like have fun, try some snacks. I love snacks. I'm a snacker. Today I am trying snacks from Whole Foods. One thing about Whole Foods is that they have a like their bakery, like the things that they make in the store, they also have like vegan items. So normally like regular grocery stores don't have like vegan bakery items and things like that. So that's one of my favorite things about Whole Foods, other than the price. I know Whole Foods is expensive, but I love just going in and browsing and seeing like some new things that they have there. So I have a range from sweet and salty. Start with these Thai rice chips in the sriracha spice. They're kind of like a puff popcorn. It says Thai rice chips, so that's actually kind of interesting. So it's rice with watermelon juice and coconut milk. Let's go ahead and try it. Let me move this out the way. So this is what the inside looks like. You can see they're kind of small. They're smaller than I thought they would be. Oh yeah, they're way small. I thought they would be like bigger. They kind of reminded me of, I think they're called pop chips or something, but those are bigger. So this is what it looks like. All right, here we go. That's good. It's kind of giving like a puff chip, you know, like a Cheeto puff, like that kind of texture, but it's a little grainier. Like you can tell, kind of tell like it's grainier, and that kind of makes sense because it's rice. And if you guys have ever had hip peas, they're like a puff chip, they kind of have that same flavor, or they kind of have that same texture, and those are made from chickpeas. These are made from rice, but the flavor is good. I like them, and chips is my favorite snack. I love chips, so this is good. They're not spicy like hot. They do have that flavor of sriracha, but it's not spicy like whatsoever. But I do have a high tolerance for like spicy foods, but they're not spicy at all. And they have like a little sweetness at the end. Okay, I guess I'm gonna rate them. Oh, okay. Okay, so if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being nasty and I wouldn't buy it again, and 10 being great and it's something I would eat all the time, I'm gonna give this a 9. I would be interested in trying a different flavor, but I really do like it. Honestly, I would give it a 9. Yeah, just maybe not a 10 because of the texture slightly, but I still really like them. Next up is the butternut squash crackers and the Parmesan flavor. Never had these before, so I'm interested to try. Let's go ahead and open these up. They have a pull tab. I never get that right. Okay. So they come in a bag. I'm just gonna open this. Okay, off that they oh wow, they're really thin. Oh no, this is not like a Cheez-It. Okay, if you can see inside the bag, this is what they look like inside. I was gonna comment on the smell. They kind of give like a cheesy flavor, but then it's like, wait, that's not cheesy. And then they're super thin. This is, wow, these are like way thinner than I expected. You see how thin that is? All right, so let's go ahead and try it. Okay, hold on. Oh, Wait. Oh. Oh no. Okay. The thinness isn't bad. The initial flavor of that Parmesan like powder on the top was good. But then I taste the butternut squash like as the actual cracker. It's giving like baby food or like it's school lunch. I don't have good memories of school lunch because I didn't eat school lunch. But just like kind of nasty in a way. The flavor, the powder flavor that they put on top is good. But it's completely ruined by the actual cracker. And I guess it's kind of healthier. The serving size is, you get 44 crackers for 110 calories. And the first ingredient is butternut squash, cassava, whole grain rice, potato starch, rice flour, potato flakes. So it is a lot of butternut squash, so that's good. It has a vegetable blend of spinach, broccoli, carrot, tomato, beet, and shiitake mushroom. This gives me more like trying to be healthy for my child, like putting this in their school, like their lunch, than like something that I would choose. But it's not, I'm not mad at it, you know, it's trying to be healthy. Like, I don't know though. I think I would have a hard time like picking this back up out of the pantry. So the rating for this, I would say, is like a 5. It's in the middle. It's not terrible. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not in love with it. So next up is the Earth Balance Vegan Cheddar Squares. Vegan cheddar flavor squares. And I've had these before, but I just wanted to compare the two. And I can tell you now, these are gonna redeem those. I'm a little biased because I've had these before and I didn't like them, but so it says they're vegan, kosher, zero trans fat. All right, I'm gonna open these up. I love the Earth Balance brand. They make good snacks. Looks like this. All right, this is what they look like. The initial smell is very cheddary. Now I haven't had like real, well, I know what cheese smells like. Do I know what it tastes like anymore? Not really. But this is what they look like in the bag, and these look more like a Cheez-It, which is why I was so thrown off all those other ones, because I was expecting something like this. They're thicker and they look like a Cheez-It, and this is just a cheddar flavor. So these have like a genuine cracker flavor and texture and crunch, and I like the thickness of it. The flavor is very like cheddary, but I'm not sure if it's a true cheddar flavor. But as a plant-based person, I think it's a great flavor. They're salted. It's not a bad cheddar flavor. I wouldn't say it's too much. It's just a nice like basic cracker, and I really like them. I don't know if they have different flavors, but they should definitely make like a spicy one, a white cheddar one. I always like the white cheddar Cheez-Its. Those are my favorite. So if I was rating these, I would honestly rate them a 10. I think they're really good, and I think anyone can eat these. Yeah, I would give these a 10. These are one of my favorite things. So my palette cleanser, just some water. Next, I'm going to do the sweet items, and I'm very excited to try these Unreal Quinoa Crisps, crispy quinoa chocolates. So it's dark chocolate with crispy quinoa, and if you can see, like it has like little things in there. So I'm excited to try. It says they're vegan, certified non-GMO, colored by veggies, no sugar, alcohol. So that's good because I hate a fake sugar taste. Fair trade ingredients and no soy ingredients. Unreal taste, colors from nature. We started Unreal so everyone can enjoy out of this world, all real chocolate snacks. Our crispy gems are colored by veggies, made with delicious, rich fair trade dark chocolates, bits of crispy quinoa, and sweetened without sugar alcohols. No artificial anything. For real, and the taste is unreal. Okay. All right, let's open it up. Taste. So excited. Okay. Taste, I mean, they smell chocolatey and they look like M&Ms. I really do like M&Ms, and that's something that I had to stop eating because, you know, they're not vegan. So here we go. I got a blue one. Oh. They did good with this. That's nice. So it's definitely giving M&M vibes. The outer coating, the shell, is like spot on with an M&M. Like when you bite into it, it's not too hard. That's nice. Oh my gosh. And I like dark chocolate, so that doesn't bother me. And it kind of has to be dark chocolate for it to be vegan, I think. I guess the quinoa is giving it that like crispier, airier feeling. But that's nice. It really tastes like a dark chocolate M&M. Wow, I love it. It's giving that same like crunchy, chocolatey sensation you get when you bite into an M&M. Wow, I wasn't expecting these to be so good. I would rate these 10 out of 10. That's great. Like, there's no weird flavor. They did really good with this. Let's see, what are the ingredients? Dark chocolate, cane sugar, cocoa butter, organic cane sugar, organic quinoa crisp. That's nice. I've seen this brand in a while ago, like a long time ago. I was at like a Starbucks inside of Barnes and Noble, and they had a Reese's cup one, like Reese's peanut butter cups, and I tried it. It was a dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup, but it was old. It was like, it had that whiteness on it, and it was gross because I think it was just old. But these are fresh and they taste so good, so I would definitely try out the other items that they have. That's so good. 10 out of 10 would recommend those. Those are so good. So lastly, for the boxed things are these Oreos. So these are Back to Nature plant-based double cream cookies, and I love a good sandwich cookie. I just like sandwich cookies. So I'm gonna open these up. Come like this in a tray. Okay, they look like this. They're in a tray, and this is what the cookie looks like. They kind of look like double stuffed Oreos. They're like so thick. I don't know if you can see, but it says Back to Nature on it. So, looks like an Oreo, smells like an Oreo. Oop. This one definitely feels like a double stuffed Oreo. And there's a lot of cream filling. This cookie is softer than a lot of other sandwich cookies I've tried, so it wasn't as much like hard to bite. The filling on the inside tastes very good. It does taste like a genuine like Oreo filling. The cookie I would say is a little bit different, thinner, like maybe slightly like grainier, but not grainy in a bad way. It doesn't taste like chalky or anything. It just has a little bit more texture than a regular Oreo. Okay, I do just want to point out that this box doesn't have like a vegan stamp on it, and I just read the ingredients, and it does say it's made on the same equipment that processes milk and tree nuts, so I'm guessing that's why it doesn't have that. So just be aware of that. That stuff doesn't bother me, but it doesn't actually have a vegan stamp, but it does say it's plant-based. But the ingredients: cane sugar, unbleached white flour or wheat flour, unbleached wheat flour, palm oil, safflower oil, cocoa powder, brown rice syrup, baking soda. But I would honestly rate these about 9 out of 10. Like, they're really good, really close. I would definitely choose these over Oreos. They are more expensive. I think the box is like $5, but all right, so we're down to the last 2 items, and these are the items that I picked up in the bakery section. So I'm gonna try this croissant first because I've been waiting to try this. So this is a vegan croissant by Whole Foods. Looks like this. Since the pandemic, this would have normally been like in a tray, like, you know, you open it and then you put it in a paper bag, but now the single serve items come in these plastic containers, so that kind of sucks. So let's pop it open. My mom said it looked dry. It does kind of look a little dry. It doesn't look as like buttery as a normal one would. So I'm just gonna have to see for myself. This is what it looks like. And let's see this. It's soft. I'm just gonna bite into it. Wait. This is good. Oh, they did that. It's not dry at all. It's still flaky like a croissant, and it's moist. It may not be shiny on the inside, on the outside, but it's not dry. It's still moist and airy like a normal croissant. That's really good. I mean, like, if you want to take it up a notch, you could put butter on top. But in terms of like if you use croissants to like make a sandwich, this would be perfect. It tastes like just like a, how I remember. I would probably say it's not as buttery, but that's still really good. That's better than I expected. I really like that. I would get that again. So I would rate the croissant a 10 out of 10, especially for a vegan croissant. 10 out of 10. This is great. I guess since I said you would probably have to put butter on it for it to be like a normal croissant, but I don't know, that kind of is extra. I would say a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. It's really good and it's close to being like perfect. I was definitely thinking it was gonna be like hard by the touch and like crispy, but it was the complete opposite. It was soft, it was moist, it was airy, it still had like all the pockets. Good job, Whole Foods. So the last thing we have is a piece of cake. It's a corner piece. This is a cookies and cream cake slice. I love Oreo things, and it's like 2 layers. So it looks like this. I think I've had this before, but it's been a while. I don't remember. By the look of it, the cake looks very dense. It looks like it's gonna be pretty moist. So let's go ahead and try it. I'm gonna go down the center. Cheers. The frosting is pretty light. The cake is pretty good. It's pretty moist. It's dense, but it's not the absolute best chocolate cake I've had, or the moistest vegan cake I've had, but it's not too sweet either. One thing about it is this chocolate cake isn't too sweet. The frosting is kind of adding that sweetness to it, so that's pretty good. It's not like making my stomach hurt. But the chocolate cake, it's a little crumbly. It's kind of dry, like just a little bit. I would say the frosting saves it. As far as it being cookies and cream, it tastes like chocolate cake with frosting, honestly. So I would rate this a 7. The frosting is probably the best part about it. The cake is like, okay, the cake is probably like a 6. So that is all of the snacks that I have to try today. I thoroughly enjoyed this more than I thought that I would, because I was scared I wouldn't be able to be like, I'm not the best like at describing things, but I tried to just give, you know, exactly what I was thinking. So out of everything that I tried today, the M&Ms or the crispy quinoa, the chocolate quinoa M&Ms, and the sriracha spice rice crisp are what I would recommend the most, like, to try. And then these, I didn't like them. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. The Parmesan flavor was good, but the actual cracker was not. So yeah, I would pass on these, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.